Hi guys, Rhonda without an H here. I was supposed to do this a couple of days ago, and quite frankly, I just was under the weather, and so I didn't get it done. But I wanted to show you, I actually finished my 2017 journaling for the year. Yay! I was so proud of myself, you guys. I was behind. It was a little bit slow, but I did it, and I'm so pleased that I finished it. So I just want to do a quick flip through for you. I finished off in August of showing you what I had done, and so now we pick up in September, and the theme was, is it all about you? Is it all about me? And that was a little bit trickier for me. To be honest with you, I wasn't quite sure how to go with it. But it just brought up a lot of questions. And I got some fun, happy mail in September from Gina Ahrens. And this is her artwork. I just colored it and put it in. I thought it was really cute. So I put it in. I made a tag. Sometimes I do my artwork for me, and sometimes I do it for other people. And this was just kind of like, what? I don't know. What do I do? So anyway, and then I did a little bit of journaling. And then this kind of depicted for me, it's like, which side am I on? And I'm just, like I said, I'm doing just a quick flip through. I love color, I love fabric, I love stitching in my journals, and that was fun to do because I had done mine Midori style that I could do that. Okay, moving over to October was on favorites. And actually these pumpkins that Gina had drawn, she did hers for November, but I put them in for October. And I thought it would be fun, so I put some of my favorite things on the pumpkins: food, family, fabrics, papers, and stitching. The artwork, what I like to do. And then I separated it out and did categories for each of those things, that I like. Family. I love my family. Some of the foods that I enjoy. And actually, I really do like vegetables. I love good vegetables, but the problem is I also like these sweet treats. Anyway, and I love the color purple. I love fabric, I love lace, all of that kind of thing. So I just kind of doodled, I did stitching, I just played around with things that I enjoy. Okay, moving over to November. The theme was on gratitude. And of course for me, it's really big. The Thanksgiving is very important. And I love the colors. I love the whole idea of gratitude, of being thankful for our blessings and the things that the Lord has blessed us with. So that was fun. I did highlight some of the things that my hubby and I did. One thing that we have done for the last couple of years is the day after Thanksgiving, we head over to the Tri-Cities, which is a couple, 2.5 hours away or so. And we spend the weekend there just shopping and going to dinner, movies, whatever it is that we want to do, because we live in a small town and that's not available. And so I highlighted some of the things that we did and that I have been working on in the month of November myself. One of those being zine making, which I didn't know anything about until I was looking on YouTube. And zine is actually like a small little magazine, the short version, like 8 pages. And I just had such fun with these. And so I kind of went crazy, and in my Facebook group we did a swap with it. So I made zines and did tags and just had a good time, and took apart one of my zines to make a Christmas, just to fill in things that there's no real purpose, no real meaning to any of this stuff, just that I enjoyed doing it. And so I was in the mood, and this tag was given to me in a swap. I thought this was really fun. Included that. I did a little bit of journaling on my sandwich bags, and another copy of another zine. I did like 4 or 5 zines, and this also is another copy, little tag of one of the zines that I took apart. That was a big thing for me in November that I did. And along with that, I'm really grateful. I'm grateful that I have been given a little bit of talent, that I can do some fun things that I really enjoy. Here we're talking about highlighting our trip when we went to the Tri-Cities. This is hubby and I. We went and saw the movie Murder on the Orient Express. And of course, we both like Agatha Christie, and we knew what the plot was. But it was a fun thing to do. And there's a place that we love to stop at. I took some pictures of this country mercantile where they make their hand-dipped chocolates, and they just make amazing things there. They're fabulous. It's expensive, but it's fabulous. And then I went ahead and journaled a little bit about some of my memories as a kid with Thanksgiving. And this is a picture of me when I was in, I think, 2nd grade. Honestly, I'm not sure. It was either 2nd or 3rd grade, I believe. And then this was me. This was 1st grade, my 1st grade picture. So I just had fun journaling, put in some pictures that I took off the internet on the Murder on the Orient Express. And then moving along, I was in a altered tin swap, and so I took pictures of what I made to swap with my partner. I had a gal from the UK, which was fun. Creating makes me happy. And it really does. It really does. And I also made a zine holder that I took a picture of. And this is a photo of a journal cover that, well, let's see. Actually, I'll show it to you. This is the finished that I'm in the process of working on. But originally the canvas started out as this, and then as you can see I added a lot of stuff to that. More journaling, and then we get into December. And December, of course, is really all about Christmas. You're in the middle of the holidays. In our family, you are. Once Thanksgiving is here, Christmas is right around the corner, and I'm always really busy trying to get things done. Now, I had an old book that I picked up that was 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and it was really large. And so the papers are difficult to copy or scan, and it was in really bad condition. But I was able to find a few, and it was a pretty sturdy paper, and so I just took from that book and just stitched in some of the pages from that book, and then added my own things to it. Now in December, I was waiting for, and the theme was in my year 2017 group was Wrap It Up, I believe. And in all honesty, I didn't really do anything particularly with the theme, just because I was just focused on December. And technically, it would qualify because a lot of the stuff that I worked on, I wrapped up. I wrapped up and gave as gifts. This is a picture of my new journal, and I have a video out on that that I have already posted. And then I put in a Christmas memory of mine I wrote about. This is a picture of a ceramic Santa and Mrs. Santa Claus that my mother made for me many, many, many years ago. And I absolutely cherish it. It's become more and more precious over the years because my mom has been gone for several years, and there's no way it could be replaced. And so it has a fun little place on my kitchen table. And this year I found a tablecloth that I absolutely love too. So I just journaled a little bit about that. And then these are a couple of pictures in my living room. I just took a couple. And the background, this is all from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, which made the pages really nice and sturdy. Then I went ahead and journaled. Now here's some. I was really busy helping my hubby. He has several employees. Well, I prepared 30-odd things. This wall quilt is something that I designed a few years ago, and he wanted one for his boss, so I made that. And I did ornaments for all his employees. He made fudge, by the way, excellent fudge. I think he did like 12 batches of fudge by the time he was done. Anyway, another story. This is a stocking that I did for one of my granddaughters. She had a smaller stocking, but she had requested, she says, "Grandma, would you make me a bigger stocking? Could I have a little bigger one?" So that was a fun project that I did for her this year as well. Here's a picture of one of the zines. This I created as instead of a newsletter, it was a news zine. And I went ahead, this is of course before I made my copies, and then I folded it like you do and sent that with all the Christmas cards that I had made. Here's another picture of the zine holder. I've got several in there, and journaling just a bit here too. But this, I came across this in an antique store, and I couldn't help but pick it up. I don't know how I'm going to get it fixed, but I have to because I'm so in love with that. I love it. And this, I forgot to take a picture of. I made like 10 kitchen towels for some of Dave's employees. And this was a band, this really cute little different house and barns at different seasons that went spring, summer, fall, winter. And anyway, so I had this left over. So I put that there so that to remind me that this was what the kitchen towels, the decorative strip that I did on those. And then just kind of wrapped it up, put one of my glassine, but I've got it so taped down that it, I guess there's a little crinkle, isn't there? Crinkle, crinkle, little star. And this is what I did. that I sent to family and friends. Just a little bit about us, and then a little bullet point of all the little things that have happened in this year, and finish that up. So that's it. I'm so excited. I actually got it all done. I'm looking forward to 2018. Not sure how I'm going to do it this year. It's going to be different than here. And like I had said before, it will be in this little journal. I've got things already going in here, so we'll see how this works. All right, guys. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope 2018 is an amazing, wonderful year for each of you. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and we'll see you. Bye now. Till next time.